Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Thursday, August 28th, 2025. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right, this week on Fade to Black, today is my Friday. It's your Thursday. Monday night, we had John B. Alexander here. Tuesday night, Amy Westmoreland. Last night, Daryl Inca. And tonight, Scott Garagelia is with us. We're going to be talking about pyramid research. Now, I have a bunch of events coming up, and I've got some conflicting dates now that have surfaced. But I do have the Conscious Life Expo, February 20th through the 23rd at the LAX Hilton, followed by the Contact Modalities Expo, May 1st through the 3rd in Delavan, Wisconsin. Now, Contact in the Desert and my trip to Peru are now happening on the same dates. Something has got to give. I have the feeling I'm going to Peru and not Contact in the Desert. After that, I come back for the Monty Python Scotland tour, and that is August 1st through the 9th, 2026. And I come back from that and then head back to Peru and Easter Island, and that is November of 2026. All right. Let's get things started. On this day in history, 2003, big day because Britney Spears and Madonna kiss at the MTV Music Video Awards. You remember what a big deal that was? Yeah, it was pretty big. Here's your fader fact. Didn't know this. Vanilla flavoring comes from a liquid secreted from beavers' castor glands. Yum. Let's get to the breaking news. Astronomers have found something strange in the James Webb Space Telescope's first images of interstellar 3I Atlas. It has one of the highest CO2 to H2O ratios ever recorded. The James Webb got this data because 3I Atlas emits its own light. Initial estimates put 3I around 7 miles wide. However, new data from the Hubble Space Telescope puts 3I closer to 3.5 miles across. Either way, it's the largest interstellar object ever seen. 3I is also the only interstellar object we've seen with Christmas lights. I'm just saying. All right. AI company Anthropic says its technology has been weaponized by hackers to carry out sophisticated cyber attacks. Anthropic, which makes the chatbot Claude, says its tools were used by hackers to commit large-scale theft and extortion of personal data. The firm said its AI was used to help write code which carried out cyber attacks, but they were able, they say, to disrupt the latest threat by the actors. Paleontologists have discovered the fossilized remains of a crocodile hypercarnivore that lived in what now Argentina some 70 million years ago, and it ate dinosaurs. The skeleton of K. atrox was found largely intact and included a well-preserved skull and jaws. Back in the day, it was 12 feet long and weighed around 550 pounds. The U.S. Coast Guard on Monday offloaded a record-setting 38 tons of cocaine and marijuana, valued at around $470 million at Port Everglades in Fort Lauderdale. The 61,740 pounds of cocaine and 14,400 pounds of marijuana was the largest narcotics offload in the Coast Guard history. An international study led by researchers from Tel Aviv University and the French National Center for Scientific Research provides the first scientific evidence that Neanderthals and Homo sapiens had biological and social relations and even interbred for the first time in the land of Israel around 140,000 years ago. The skull of a 5-year-old girl tested is the earliest human fossil in the world to have both of these human groups, which until recently were considered two separate species. Astronomers have found the first exoplanet in a multi-ring disk around a star that is about 430 light years from Earth. The new exoplanet is named F2B and is probably a gas giant around the size of Jupiter, and it's only 5 million years old. Now, you got to remember, this is a brand new exoplanet in the star's dust ring. So it's gobbling up dust and making a planet. It's eating. It's pretty incredible. All right, there you go. There's all the fade to black breaking news that you need for this. What is it? Thursday, August 28th, 2025. Fade to black breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. We've got a great show tonight on Fade to Black, wrapping up another great week. Scott Garagelia joins us. We're going to be talking about pyramid research. All of that and much more tonight on Fade to Black. But for now, all I've got is Go Backley Tappy.